Hi, I'm Brenda Bashara with the Bashara Real Estate team at Keller Williams, and today we're going to try to answer the number one question that we get asked the most by home buyers and home sellers, and that is, where are home prices headed? And they're really asking, are we going to see a big crash like we did before? And while we cannot predict that with really any great certainty, what we do know is that there are several indicators that lead us to believe that there really isn't going to be a crash like the Great Recession. Here's why. One, we have much higher lending standards, not only for A-plus credit buyers, but also the subprime lending. They're really requiring a good bit of money down, and they're not doing those crazy ninja type loans, which were no income, no assets. And so we're really seeing stable standards with credit being applied across the board. Two, that pandemic forbearance program is really one of the reasons, not the only reason, but one of the reasons that we have seen such a low amount of inventory on the market. And that program is going to continue. In fact, if you requested a forbearance and you qualified, it really would keep you in that house for 180 days without going into foreclosure, and you aren't making any payments, and you can ask for a second extension for another 180 days, so 360 days. And so we're not seeing those foreclosures hit the market, which we know traditionally foreclosures tend to sell for less. And so we're always, dealing with that lower price. And now we're not seeing any of that, right? We're not having to deal with those lower prices. So we're just continuing to see greater appreciation. And then the other thing is that we have seen a little bit of a seasonality with this market where it was going gangbusters a little early. It happened in 2020 as well. Spring market hit very early. But then as we got closer to when school was letting out, we saw a little bit of a lull, which means that there is still a normalcy to the market, even though this low inventory is certainly not normal and very unpredicted. And then of course we see that low interest rates are keeping buyers super engaged. That isn't going to change anytime real soon. The Fed has said that they are going to increase it, but they said it's only going to be a slight increase by the end of the year. So we don't anticipate that that's really going to change. So we anticipate that the market will continue appreciating, maybe not at the rate that we were seeing the first half of the year, but we're not expecting prices to drop. And there's even predictions that they're not expecting it to drop in early 2022 as well. With all these factors, that's basically why we believe there's not going to be a crash. And we believe we'll see some appreciation and continued appreciation, but maybe not at the huge leaps and bounds that we've been seeing in the past. So hopefully that's helpful to you. If you have any questions about the market or we can help you in any way, please give us a call. We're always here to help. Thanks.